Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And today we're tackling a comparison that's practically a tale of two cities, or rather, two very different approaches to luxury. In this corner, we have the Lexus ES 350, a car that practically whispers refined elegance with every curve. And in the other corner, the Audi A6, a technological tour de force that screams innovation from its sleek headlights to its dual-screen infotainment system. Today, we're diving deep into the theme of classic comfort versus sharp innovation. We'll be exploring every nook and cranny of these cars, from their driving dynamics to their interior design, to help you decide which one reigns supreme. Will it be the Lexus with its buttery smooth ride and whisper quiet cabin? Or will the Audi's cutting-edge tech and sporty handling win you over? Buckle up because we're about to find out. Alright, let's kick things off with the Lexus ES 350, a car that's practically synonymous with the phrase smooth operator. I mean, just look at it. The ES 350 exudes an air of understated elegance, with its sleek lines and that signature Lexus spindle grille. It's not trying to be flashy or shouty. It's all about quiet confidence and refined luxury. Now, slipping behind the wheel of the ES 350 is like stepping into a well-tailored suit. Everything feels just right. The seats, oh man, the seats, they're like sinking into a cloud, with plush leather and enough adjustability to find that perfect driving position. And once you're settled in, the cabin envelops you in a sense of serenity. Lexus takes noise insulation seriously, and it shows. Road noise, wind noise, it's all but banished, leaving you to enjoy the hushed tranquility of the ES's interior. Speaking of the interior, Lexus has really outdone themselves here. The materials are top-notch, with soft-touch surfaces everywhere you look. Real wood trim adds a touch of warmth and sophistication, while the analog clock on the dash is a classic Lexus touch that I absolutely love. It's like a little reminder that you're driving something special, something that values timeless design over fleeting trends. But the ES 350 isn't just about coddling you in luxury, it's also a joy to drive. The 3.5-liter V6 engine provides plenty of power for merging and passing, and the transmission shifts smoothly and imperceptibly. The steering is light and precise, making the ES 350 feel surprisingly nimble for its size. And while it's not trying to be a sports sedan, the ES 350 handles itself competently in corners, with a suspension that soaks up bumps and dips in the road like they're not even there. Now let's talk about practicality for a second. The ES 350 offers ample legroom and headroom for both front and rear passengers, making it a great choice for road trips or just hauling around your taller friends. The trunk is spacious enough to swallow up luggage for a weekend getaway, and the rear seats fold down if you need to transport larger items. Overall, the Lexus ES 350 is a car that excels at delivering a refined and luxurious driving experience. It's the kind of car that you could drive all day long and arrive at your destination feeling relaxed and refreshed. If you're looking for a car that prioritizes comfort, quietness, and understated elegance, the ES 350 should definitely be on your shortlist. But how does it stack up against the tech-savvy Audi A6? Stick around because we're about to find out. Alright folks, now let's shift gears, literally, and talk about the Audi A6, a car that brings a decidedly different flavor to this comparison. While the Lexus ES 350 is all about classic luxury and understated elegance, the A6 is like the life of the party, bursting with technology and a dash of sporty aggression. Just look at the exterior design. The A6 is sharp, angular, and undeniably modern. Those LED headlights are like something out of a sci-fi movie, and the large single-frame grille gives the A6 an assertive presence on the road. It's clear that Audi is going for a more youthful and tech-forward vibe with the A6, and I think they've nailed it. But the real showstopper is inside. Open the driver's door and you're greeted by a futuristic cockpit that wouldn't look out of place in a spaceship. The first thing you'll notice is the dual-screen infotainment system, which dominates the center stack. The top screen controls navigation, media, and vehicle settings, while the lower screen handles climate control and other functions. It's a bit of a learning curve at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's a surprisingly intuitive and responsive system. And then there's the Audi Virtual Cockpit, which replaces the traditional instrument cluster with a high-resolution digital display. This thing is seriously cool. You can configure it to show everything from navigation maps to your current speed to performance data. It's like having a customizable heads-up display right in front of you, and it's one of my favorite features on the A6. But the A6 isn't just about tech, it's also a blast to drive. The turbocharged 4-cylinder engine provides plenty of pep, and the available Quattro all-wheel drive system ensures that power gets to the ground effectively. The steering is sharp and responsive, and the A6 feels surprisingly agile for its size. It's not quite as comfortable as the Lexus ES350, but the A6 is definitely the more engaging car to drive. Now, in terms of interior quality, the A6 is right up there with the Lexus. The materials are top-notch, with soft-touch surfaces and high-quality switchgear throughout the cabin. The seats are supportive and comfortable, and there's plenty of legroom and headroom for both front and rear passengers. However, I will say that the A6's interior doesn't feel quite as special as the ES350S. It's a bit more clinical and less warm, but that's just my personal preference. Overall, the Audi A6 is a technological tour de force that's sure to impress anyone who values cutting-edge features and a sporty driving experience. It's a car that's packed with innovation, from its dual-screen infotainment system to its virtual cockpit to its sharp handling. If you're looking for a car that's as tech-savvy as you are, the A6 should definitely be at the top of your list. All right, folks, we've talked about the driving experience, the technology, and the overall vibe of these two luxury sedans. But now it's time to get down to the nitty-gritty, the details that really separate the good from the great, the interior craftsmanship. Let's start with the Lexus ES350, a car that embodies the Japanese philosophy of Takumi, which translates to artisan or master craftsman. And trust me, you can feel the Takumi spirit in every stitch, every seam, every surface of the ES's interior. Lexus has always been known for its attention to detail, and the ES350 is no exception. The materials are simply exquisite. The leather upholstery is supple and inviting, with a rich, natural grain that speaks to its quality. The wood trim isn't some cheap plastic imitation. It's the real deal, carefully selected and hand-finished to highlight its natural beauty. And the switchgear, oh man, the switchgear. It's all weighted and damped with a precision that borders on obsessive. Even the clicking sound of the turn signal stalk is satisfyingly tactile. But it's not just about the materials themselves, it's about how they're used. Lexus has created a cabin that feels warm, inviting, and undeniably luxurious. The design is elegant and understated, with flowing lines and a sense of harmony that's both calming and sophisticated. It's the kind of interior that makes you want to linger, to savor the experience of simply being inside the car. Now let's turn our attention to the Audi A6, a car that takes a decidedly different approach to interior design. Where the Lexus ES350 is all about warmth and traditional luxury, the A6 is a study in minimalist modernity. It's all sharp angles, clean lines, and a distinct lack of clutter. And you know what? It works. The A6's interior is incredibly well executed, with a level of precision and attention to detail that's impressive in its own right. The materials are top-notch, with soft-touch surfaces and high-quality switchgear throughout. The fit and finish are impeccable, with tight panel gaps and a sense of solidity that's reassuring. Audi has embraced technology in a way that Lexus hasn't, and it shows in the A6's interior. The dual-screen infotainment system is a masterpiece of minimalist design, with crisp graphics and a responsive touch interface. The virtual cockpit is another highlight, offering a level of customization and functionality that's simply unmatched in the ES350. But for all its technological prowess and minimalist cool, the A6's interior lacks the warmth and soulfulness of the ES350's cabin. It's a bit clinical, a bit sterile, like stepping into a high-tech laboratory rather than a luxurious sanctuary. So, which approach to interior craftsmanship reigns supreme? Well, that's entirely subjective, of course. If you value traditional luxury, meticulous attention to detail, and a sense of warmth and elegance, the Lexus ES350 is the clear winner. But if you prefer minimalist modernity, cutting-edge technology, and a sense of precision and control, the Audi A6 will be more your speed. So, there you have it, the Lexus ES350 and the Audi A6, two incredible luxury sedans that offer very different takes on what it means to be premium. The ES350 is a masterclass in classic comfort and refinement, with a buttery smooth ride, a whisper-quiet cabin, and an interior that exudes understated elegance. The A6, on the other hand, is a technological tour de force. with a futuristic interior, a sporty driving experience, and enough tech features to make even the most die-hard gadget geek drool. Which one is right for you? Well, that depends on your priorities. If you value comfort, quietness, and a sense of timeless luxury, the ES350 is the clear winner. But if you crave cutting-edge technology, a more engaging driving experience, and a minimalist aesthetic, the A6 is the way to go. Let us know in the comments below which one you'd choose and why. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more car comparisons.